Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Norman Guy of the North. I gotta tell you right off the bat, this is a replay, but I'm gonna talk through it because I know you guys like that. But this is without a doubt the best replay I have ever seen of a sub since they came out. And right about here I started thinking of the lineup. And he starts to pause. He makes a decision right here because he's sailing right for the island. He almost went right and decides to go left. I'm gonna tell you why that pause won him the game and won the game completely. The enemy submarine is U-2501. It's in front of him. In fact, it's going to probably take the ACAP if I remember correctly. This is only my second time watching through. I had to actually sit here and think about it. But on the team, the enemy team, there's absolutely no radar and no hydro. The only threat he has is U-2501, which has 3 kilometer better detection for submarine than he does. That decision he just made won the game. He doesn't know yet, but it did. And he's located, which is fine, which means one of the destroyers is going to the ACAP as well. He's got a CB right in front of him, and what's he do? Start diving. He has to watch out because the bottom of the... there he goes, he's fine now. And remember that, you have to get down so planes don't see you. By the way, I'm also not going to sit here and drag it out for 20 minutes. I'm going to cut the video up so that way it's much shorter, and I want to show you why. So instead of going down the A1 line to get broadside, if every time I've seen ships play this map, usually the enemy hangs out around the H and G line in the 4, 5, and 6 area, and the same would apply for the proverbial 7, 8, 9 line with the E and D line for the enemy. He doesn't have to work the CCAP. That's his team over there. Fine. But this is where it starts getting interesting. Now, this is my theory behind my head. This player is named Mago1. He didn't have stats. But here's my thought process. First of all, the destroyer is on the other side of the islands in the ACAP, or the submarines there. They can't see him. They can't hurt him. They can't hunt him. He's got an opportunity now to sneak in and go behind and get people in the back end. And that's what he's doing. And, of course, he's playing the Gato, which he just did a review on. And it's a deadly boat. Like, why is it deadly? Well, go look at the review. Just kidding. But it's got that single focus. You see that the actual torpedo focus. She was the first. No, sorry. The I-56 was the first one to do it. And she came along and did it too. Her and I-56 were the original shotgunning boats. So all he's doing now is pushing in deep. I'm an aggressive sub player, and this is exactly what I would have done. I would have started pushing in, focus on one ship at a time, the Yamato. Now, if you notice on the mini-map, the aircraft carrier, the enemy aircraft carrier is heading towards him. Not the brightest thing to do, in my opinion, but just my thought process. Okay, I fast forward a bit here. Now, same thing I've talked to you guys about the shotgunning. This is not quite shotgunning, but he's launching a full spread of tubes to actually start hunting down the Yamato. He's not getting within the, up close and personal to see me spot it. He's starting to do the good old proverbial donut here. He's actually now concentrating on 2 ships. Now, that's a bit concerning. There's a DD there. I mean, hey, that's what I kind of expected. Even I was a little caught off by this one, but it's fine. Don't panic. It's okay. Don't forget, there's no hydro. Unless you get within 2 kilometers of that submarine, that destroyer, it can't see you. And now he's going to go deep. Go down to 34 meters, and at this point, even mutual detection, yeah, pretty sure mutual detection doesn't work at this point, but even if I don't want to, I'd still go down to 60 meters the whole way down. And I think he's taking a torp or 2. What do you think? Yeah. How about 3? Good snap shooting. This is what I like about it. This is how you do damage. And now he's looking, because he wants to start coming back up, using the hydrophone and saying, okay, where's the bad guy? There's a DD around here somewhere. Where is he? That's what he's doing. And there's a whole bunch of stuff going over there with the Kasaraj. Oh yeah, by the way, there's technically 2 aircraft carriers in the game. Now his team has all 3 caps, which is fine. They're taking the A-cap again. Then they've got, 2 extra kills, but that's fine. That's good. That's good. You'd be fine. Now at this point, he's put himself in a position to actually start hunting the Yamato. And the one thing I will say, it's kind of, I don't know if I want to say it's I'm not trying to be mean to the players, but if you're the U-2501, and the submarines on this side, and you see where your teammates are getting hit. I mean, I've always been a person playing DDs or other ships. So I will say, hey, there's submarines here. The only threat he's got, that the Gato has, is the U-2501. So why not come over here and help him out? Destroyers, come over here and give him a hand. Now, you also notice in this game, he's not using any homing torpedoes. I don't either most of the days. Only if it's going to be me having a destroyer chasing me and I want to kill it quickly or low health. And again, doing a spread. Concentrate on the next one. Now, he is getting low on battery juice. That's a bit of a problem, so he's got to take that into account. And he doesn't have the German consumable to slow it down. So, anyway, he's got to make sure he can get some air here and get some battery life back, but he's doing it. and up he comes. He's not quite surrounded, but he's getting there, which is fine. Okay, we fast forward again. Now he sees the aircraft carrier. Now he's hunting the aircraft carrier, going down and see what he can do. And again, no using homing torpedoes. Now, if you look at the mini-map, yep, they lost the A cap. They're about to lose the B cap. Things get really bad for him and his team till the end part. And it gets kind of stressful here because he's going to get a whole bunch of, I'm not going to say attention. I want attention. But again, look what he's pushing into. The planes have gone by. They're no longer a threat. It's fine. He's coming into the way of a fighter, so I'd be very careful about this. Like, you don't want to get spotted by that fighter. But it will disappear in a minute or so. But he's being very careful. And by the way, you do not ping aircraft carriers. They have the best ASW drops in the game. And stay out of the drops. Like, make sure you fire outside of where the ASW drops can get you. But don't ping, because at Tier 10, I think they get a 60-second heal and whatnot, or 60-second repair time. So you're not going to... Yeah, the ping will be gone instantaneously. Just take an account, use non-homing torpedoes, do that. He's just spreading around and doing the donut. I think that's going to be a thing now. We'll call it the donut. I invented that. There we go. Ba-dum-bump-dink. Now, that destroyer's back again. So I need his team to actually step up and kill that DD as quick as possible. That's what we need to do. So, I mean, be careful. I mean, he's getting deathly low right now of battery, and he's trying to get away. So, one has 6, 12 does the other. So, he's got about the surface right now, and things are interesting. But he sure as heck doesn't want to get spotted. Now, I'll give this battleship player, the Corsage, I'm going to give him credit. He's actually playing quite well. And by the way, this move right here, you get down to 0 battery. If he did it a little too late, but just dive right down, right to the bottom. 60 meters, because it's got to take time for you to come back up. It buys you an extra bit of time. So you don't really run out and surface instantaneously. You can go all the way down. But that little clock you seen running right there, the very bottom, boom. Now he's forced to go up. And he has no choice. But he managed to get the Corsage, so he's out of visual range. He's good. Back up again. Start shooting some more torps. And doing the donut. This is how you play these type of submarines, especially the American line. Now, we'll pick it up here where he's actually dumped a bunch of torpedoes at a battleship. I mean, God forbid a battleship doesn't change its course, its heading, its speed. Doesn't do anything. That part of the gameplay hasn't changed. That's why shotgunning is back in the game. You just can't do it at 2 kilometers anymore. You got to do it 3 or 4 kilometers out, twice the distance. And that's what happens. So at the end of the day, I look at this enemy team going, typical battleship players. I mean, there are some, you look at people like Potato Quality, who's an amazing battleship player, or Flambass, another amazing person playing the game. He's lined up the next battleship, shooting the next up. What's he going to do? Do the donut. That could be a song or something. Weird. But yeah, he's going to go back. Now, they have lost the A cap kind of permanently. They're losing the B cap again. But the game's really good. I think I'm going to fast forward a bit more from here, too. This whole game, he basically makes one mistake, and you're about to see it. Remember that pesky destroyer, the Jaeger? Yeah. So she's still around here. I know what it is now. I'm not going to say where. But again, he's in the cap, pushing up. His team is already about to eliminate U-2501. U-2501, you see, get eliminated at the top. She's at the CD line, the 6-7 line. I mean, made no attempt to come after her down here. I don't understand that. I play subs. I'd be on my way down to help my team, but not the case here. But again, what he's doing, perfect design, perfect play. This is how you do it. Keep doing donuts. Push when you want into, and there's the Jaeger. Imagine how scared the Jaeger got at this point. Like, oh my gosh, a submarine. Well, I guess what's coming out right now. He's at full health, but here come the depth charges. It is what it is. He's going to get a bit hurt here. Nothing you can do about that. But, yep, hit the repair. Go deep. Leave away. You're getting airdrops. The Jaeger actually should have started turning to port, or did a Williamson turn. That's actually a real thing. And how you turn back on the same reciprocal course you do. Didn't do that. It took too long, in my opinion. You could have killed him. But now he's got some good team support. The Jaeger, see how he's coming around the island? Bad idea. Takes too long. But the Jaeger's coming after him, which I thought was kind of funny. When you have to, this is a part where you could have used the ping if you wanted to, and actually, torpedo him with the ping, but he didn't. And the Jaeger's at full health. I mean, no disrespect, but if you're a destroyer late in game, you're at full health, I don't think you were actually doing a good job. But that's just my opinion. I'm also a DD main as well. Now he's got a service, got no choice, but the Jaeger just bit off more than can chew. He's lucky that missed him. But hey, there you go. They're going to win this game because he's the only thing left. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you like these kind of replays and whatnot when I talk through them and kind of fast forward a bit? Because I'm kind of interested to see if you guys like it. But this is a textbook textbook power play on how to play the game. I'm overly abundant at joy with this replay. It's fantastic. They were losing. They had all 3 caps gone, points were gone, kills were gone, came back. But if you guys want to, this is how you play. And look at this damage. And yeah, look at that. Wow, good job. But as always, guys, take care, stay safe, wish you all the best, and well, bye for now.